The financial industry plays a crucial role in the global economy, facilitating investments, managing risks, and fostering economic growth. Ethical decision-making is not merely a regulatory requirement, but the very foundation upon which trust and integrity are built. Financial professionals are entrusted with managing other people's money and making decisions that have far-reaching consequences. Ethical decision-making in finance requires a solid understanding of key principles that can guide individuals and organizations towards responsible choices. One such principle is utilitarianism, which emphasizes maximizing overall happiness or utility. Another important principle is Kant's categorical imperative, which focuses on moral duty and universalizability. Professional ethics also play a crucial role in guiding financial professionals. By understanding and applying these fundamental ethical principles, financial professionals can make sound judgments that align with their responsibilities to clients, colleagues, and the broader financial system. Ethical decision-making is not about rote adherence to rules, but rather a thoughtful process of considering the implications of actions and striving to do what is right. Two prominent ethical frameworks, utilitarianism and Kant's categorical imperative, offer contrasting yet valuable perspectives on decision-making in finance. Utilitarianism advocates for choosing actions that produce the greatest good for the greatest number of people. When applied to finance, utilitarianism encourages professionals to consider the broader consequences of their decisions. On the other hand, Kant's categorical imperative emphasizes moral duty and universalizability. In finance, Kant's imperative calls for transparency, honesty, and fairness. While utilitarianism and Kant's imperative may appear to offer conflicting approaches, they can be seen as complementary. By integrating both perspectives, financial professionals can strive for a balance between maximizing overall well-being and upholding moral principles. In addition to broader ethical frameworks like utilitarianism and Kant's imperative, professional ethics plays a pivotal role in guiding ethical conduct in finance. One widely recognized principle in professional ethics is the Platinum Rule, which goes beyond the traditional golden rule of treating others as you would like to be treated. In finance, the Platinum Rule translates to understanding and respecting the specific needs and circumstances of each client. Adhering to professional ethics is not only a matter of compliance, but also a way to build trust and credibility within the industry. Section 5. The Public Eye. Applying the TV, newspaper, and family tests. Ethical dilemmas in finance can be complex and multifaceted, often lacking clear-cut solutions. The TV newspaper test encourages us to consider how our actions would be perceived if they were broadcast on television or published in a newspaper. Would we be comfortable with the public scrutiny and potential reputational damage? The family test encourages us to reflect on how our actions would be perceived by our closest family members. Would we be proud to tell our parents, siblings, or children about our decisions? By applying these practical tests alongside ethical frameworks and professional codes of conduct, financial professionals can gain a more comprehensive understanding of the ethical implications of their decisions. Section 6. The Issue Contingent Model, a framework for ethical decision-making in finance. Navigating the complexities of ethical decision-making in finance requires a structured approach that guides individuals through a process of identifying, evaluating, and acting upon ethical considerations. The Issue Contingent Model, developed by Thomas M. Jones, provides a comprehensive framework for addressing ethical dilemmas in organizations. This model emphasizes that the intensity of an ethical issue and the likelihood of ethical action are influenced by various factors related to the individual, the issue itself, and the organizational context. The model suggests that the intensity of an ethical issue is influenced by factors such as the magnitude of consequences, social consensus, probability of effect, temporal immediacy, proximity, and concentration of effect. The Issue Contingent Model also recognizes that individual factors, such as ethical awareness, values, and moral reasoning abilities, can influence the likelihood of ethical action. By considering the interplay of individual, issue-related, and organizational factors, the issue contingent model provides a valuable framework for understanding the complexities of ethical decision-making in finance. Section 7. Recognizing and addressing ethical dilemmas. A step-by-step guide. Ethical dilemmas can arise unexpectedly in the course of our personal and professional lives, often presenting us with challenging choices that lack easy answers. To navigate these situations effectively, it's essential to have a structured approach that helps us identify, evaluate, and act upon ethical considerations. First, identify the dilemma. Recognize that an ethical dilemma exists. Next, gather information. Understand the perspectives of all stakeholders involved. Then, evaluate options. Consider the ethical implications of each option. After that, make a decision. Document your reasoning for choosing this particular course of action. Finally, act and reflect. Reflect on the outcome and assess whether any adjustments need to be made. By following this step-by-step guide, individuals can approach ethical dilemmas with greater confidence and clarity. Section 8. Moral intensity. When the stakes are high, not all ethical dilemmas carry the same weight or urgency. Moral intensity, a concept in ethical decision-making, recognizes that the perceived intensity of an ethical issue can influence how individuals perceive and respond to it. Several factors contribute to moral intensity, including the magnitude of consequences, social consensus, probability of effect, temporal immediacy, proximity, and concentration of effect. Understanding the factors that contribute to moral intensity can help individuals recognize when ethical issues require particularly careful consideration and action. When the stakes are high, it's crucial to approach ethical dilemmas with a heightened sense of awareness and a commitment to upholding ethical principles. By doing so, financial professionals can ensure that their decisions are both ethically sound and socially responsible. Section 9. Rationalizations, the slippery slope of unethical behavior. Ethical lapses rarely occur in isolation. Often individuals engage in a process of rationalization, justifying their unethical actions to themselves and others. Common rationalizations include denial of responsibility, denial of injury, denial of victim, appeal to higher loyalties, balancing the ledger, and social weighting. Recognizing these rationalizations is crucial for preventing ethical lapses. When we catch ourselves making excuses for unethical behavior, it's a warning sign that we may be headed down a slippery slope. Challenge your own rationalizations and seek out objective perspectives to ensure that you are upholding your ethical principles. Section 10. Codes of ethics and personal responsibility. Pillars of ethical conduct in finance. In the intricate world of finance, ethical conduct is paramount for maintaining trust, stability, and fairness. Codes of ethics, such as the Financial Advisory and Intermediary Services (FAIS) Act in South Africa, or the Financial Planning Institute (FPI) Code of Ethics, articulate a set of principles and standards that guide professionals in their conduct. These codes emphasize integrity, objectivity, competence, confidentiality, and fairness. However, ethical conduct extends beyond mere compliance with codes and regulations. It hinges on personal responsibility, a deep-seated commitment to doing what is right, even when no one is watching. By embracing ethical principles, financial professionals contribute to a more trustworthy and resilient financial system that benefits all stakeholders. Ethical conduct in finance thrives on a solid foundation of codes of ethics and personal responsibility.